So there's a new event going on? So we're going to take part in that? Beg pardon, my good madam, but might I ask your assistance for Madam Most Grave? My name is Eorzea, and I have the pleasure and honour of serving as one of Lord Mandeville's earnest attendants at the Gold Saucer. Just between you and me, I must confess that we're dealing with a bit of a situation at the moment. It appears that a robbery has taken place in the Saucer's hallowed halls. Why, the brass blades are investigating even as we speak. And as if that weren't bad enough, one of my closest friends and colleagues from among the Saucer's staff has been named as the prime suspect. I can assure you that he is absolutely innocent of all charges. Why, the man wouldn't even think of committing a crime. As said, we are sadly lacking in incontrovertible evidence to the end. Which is where you come in. Or at least, where I hope you come in. What say you, my friend? I realise that the request is quite sudden, but might you be so kind as to entertain me? Oh, thank you, good madam. In that case, pray accompany me to the Mandeville Lounge, that I might explain to you the situation in full detail. Thank you so much for coming, my friend. Your offer of assistance means the world to me. Look over there. There you will see my dear friend, Hugh, in the process of being unceremoniously and brusquely interrogated by those boorish brass blades. You there! Can't you see we're in the middle of an investigation? It'd serve you well not to interfere. Now, who said anything about interfering? Welcome, dear guests, to the Gold Saucer. I am Roland, and I have the honour of overseeing day-to-day operations here in Lord Mandeville's stead. Now, if I might ask, whatever brings you here today? I see, in that event, your assistance in the matter is indeed most welcome. I trust my man, Eorzea, has apprised you of the details of the case. Pray forgive me, Master Roland, I was just getting to that. A short while ago, an invaluable Sabatender Imperator horn was stolen from the prize vault just behind our main counter. Needless to say, this area is guarded heavily and strictly off limits to all customers. So it was that naturally the staff came under suspicion, in particular poor Hugh, who had the misfortune of being the one manning the prize exchange booth at the precise time of the theft. My friend swears he is innocent, of course, and a more honest man I have never known. Yet in the absence of any evidence to the contrary, or any leads to suggest another possibility, the brass blades have all but assumed that he is the culprit. You see, although he's a most diligent worker and beloved by his peers, truth be told, he appears he was arrested for petty theft once, years ago. Still, there's no reason to assume he's to blame this time. It's unconscionable, I tell you. Why, if they persist with this interrogation, I fear Hugh will be coerced to confess to a crime he never committed. Oh, is there nothing that can be done? I too can speak of Hugh's character. The man would sooner lop off his own hand than steal even a single wheel. Might we ask you to look into the matter and glean whatever evidence you might, that he might prove our trusted employee innocent of any wrongdoing? Sure. You have my gratitude. I will speak to the brass blades to inform them you have our permission to conduct your own investigation of the premises. And with that, I must return to my duties. I assume the matter is in good hands of you, Eorzea. No? Trying to speak to the dude? There we go. Oh, before I forget, I want you to have this. If you come across evidence of anything of interest in your search, pray record it in this Inspector's Journal. Should you ever find yourself at a loss, you may find it helpful to review what you've already learned. And with that, I do believe have all you need to get started. If I might offer a word of advice, why not begin by questioning that rather flustered looking fellow over there? You inquire regarding any information potentially related to the incident in question. I was tasked with selling mini cactpot tickets and was standing behind the counter at the time of the crime, to think that something like this could happen here at the Gold Saucer. I said the same to Captain Dalus and Pipamaya, the two brass blades officers questioning Hugo for this, but I don't recall anything out of the ordinary at the time. I thought he was behind the counter. Guess he wasn't the only one. It's festival season, of course, which means that our halls are even more packed with customers than usual. But other than that, I can't think of anything worthy of note. Yet, I guarantee you that no unauthorized persons were allowed to slip behind the counter. From my vantage point, I would have noticed in an instant if that were the case. Unsure whether or not the information you have gleaned will avail you, you nevertheless choose to record it in the journal. Well, did you record the man's testimony in your journal? Excellent. Keep asking around and you're sure to arrive at the truth behind the incident in due time. And then at long last poor Hugh's innocence will be proven beyond a shadow of a doubt. Should you choose to undertake the quest, know that guidance from the journal, duty list and map will be limited. You'll need to read the text carefully and decipher the clues to determine your course of action. Scattered throughout the Gold Saucer are clues that will aid you in uncovering the identity of the thief. Obtain them by speaking to the denizens and customers of the Gold Saucer, and investigating any suspicious items or locations. All information gleaned in your inquiry may be reviewed at any time by checking your Inspector's Journal, which can be accessed at any time from the Key Items menu. Use your resources well and see that the true culprit is brought to justice for their crimes. When you believe you've gathered all the information needed to crack the case, speak with Olia. From there, you'll have a chance to share your deductions and prove the accused innocent. Okay. Well, we know it was the main counter. So I guess head there. So yeah, they've got a lot of different outfits you can get if you want to. Nice. Okay. You're gonna follow me around now. Blabbering brass blade. Ah, here we go. You inquire regarding any information potentially related to the incident in question. The investigation, huh? We already know that sorry wretch named Hugh did it. I've got more interesting matters to think about. Brassblade doesn't seem inclined to listen to you at the moment. Perhaps if you knew of a rumour, that might pique his interest. Okay. Because they're all green. Cheery customer. That Huron attendant, you say? If I recall, he left his post for a time to escort customers some place or another. Thought it odd to see no one manning the counter, but I suppose it happens from time to time. Or perhaps not. Huh. I thought the other person said he was there though, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, will you talk to me now? Oh, I guess not. Well, let's go back and talk to the other attendant. Where's the teleporty thing? When you need one. I guess we're so close, we might as well just walk there. It's also saying me, yeah. Okay. But we know, like, they said the counter was empty. How do I do objection? This dude's lying. Can I speak to them? See the adventurer Master Rodin dragged into this, eh? Investigate all you like. We're sure that we've got the right man. So I guess they're not going to speak to me then. You inquire regarding... oh yeah. Given sheer size, we believe that the thief has hidden the stolen horn somewhere around the premises, till such a time as they can arrange to smuggle it out. Though for the life of me, I can't find the god's damn thing anywhere. Around the time when the robbery happened, I was just getting off active duty. I had a mind to go to the Chocobo races with Pipamaya, so I gave him a yell, but would you believe he just walked off to the racetrack as if he never heard me? Pipamaya, you say? I'd heard his brother was known to place a few coins on the bids from time to time, but never knew Pipamaya had an interest as well. Still, for a friendly chap like Pipamaya to just ignore you like that, I reckon he must have had a big bet on his mind, eh? So his brother, dressed up as a brass blade, did the crime and hid it upstairs, right? Or sold it to pay off his debt. Have you met Pipamaya? He's one of the brass blades investigating the theft for us, but he's no stranger to the gold saucer. Why, I've seen him in the chocobo races more than once. You sure it's not his brother? There's a spitting image of each other. I hear it's his brother who's regular patron there. They say he can rack up the MGP like you wouldn't believe. His brother, you say? Well, I didn't even know he had a brother. From what I saw, they could almost be twins. Huh. Someone needs to get around a bit more. It seems anyhow, the brother's a regular here if I ever saw one. Seeing the sheer single-minded devotion with which he attacks those games, I reckon he's got his eyes on an exclusive prize. I mean, it really doesn't happen. It's insanely hot here. We don't have air conditioning. Some kind of melting. Yeah, it's all clear to me now. The conclusion of this quest will differ depending on the choices you make in the following sequence. However, the rewards will remain the same. Sure. Truly, in that case, by all means, let us share your deductions with the others. Do I know everything? Problem is, I could only find so much information. I don't know if the NPCs just didn't load for me, or if I found them all. Captain Deleuze, I thank you for allowing me to oversee the proceedings. By the power invested in me by Lord Mandeville, I promise to consider, well, all the evidence at hand and render a fair judgment regarding this unfortunate incident. I trust it is acceptable to you. I have no reason to object. After all, we only wish to arrive at the truth, same as you. Mistress Kalinstar, I trust that you too have no objection in my participation here. I do! Very well. Let us begin. Captain Deleuze, pray summarize the details of the instance for us once more. Gladly, a few bells ago, a subattendant, Emperador, whatever, too hot to care, went missing from the Gold Source's prize vault, located behind the main counter, is noticed by a sharp-eyed attendant whose shift followed that of Hugh. Thorough questioning of all witnesses in the area at the time revealed no other persons, attendant or customer alike, was seen behind the counter at the time. Investigating our records, we further learned that Hugh was arrested once for petty theft before being employed here at the Saucer. We have named him a primary suspect, and an interrogation is being conducted as we speak. That is all. Thank you, Captain Deleuze. Mistress Kalinstar, Olio has informed me that you two have been investigating the matter on our behalf. Have you any objections to the Captain Deleuze's testimony? What proof do you have? As I just explained, our witness stated clearly that they saw no one go behind the counter in the absence of any other potential suspects. It only stands to reason that Hugh is the culprit. Oh, then let's proceed to the next topic at hand. Captain Deleuze and his men are all but convinced that Hugh is the thief. Have you uncovered any evidence that leads you to believe otherwise? If you're so sure he did it, then where's the horn? It's true that we haven't recovered it yet, but I assure you it's only a matter of time. It's hardly evidence of the man's innocence. What exactly are you implying? I'm not sure, but it was worth a shot. Damn it. It should be that there's another culprit who still has the horn or something. Mistress Kalinstar, my valued employee's good name and future are on the line today. I ask you to take the proceedings more seriously. Well, now I do believe we've come to the heart of the matter, Mistress Kalinstar. If you would, who do you believe is truly responsible for the crime? None of these! Seriously? It's the bloody brother! It's not Hugh, for certain. Oh dear. Come on, game. So you believe that the true culprit is to be found elsewhere? Have you any evidence to support your words? Ah, maybe we'll get in somewhere. This is all just circumstantial evidence. In summary, to this point, I have not seen sufficient evidence to convict the suspect, Hugh, beyond a shadow of doubt. Would you not concur? I do. Loath as I am to admit it, your adventurer friend here has raised legitimate concerns. I apologize for being so hasty. In accusing the poor man, I shall have him released immediately. We still don't have a culprit? That said, the question remains, who was the true mastermind behind this theft? Yes, precisely as we orchestrated. Somebody set him up? Was he not the brother? I can't thank you enough for absolving dear Hugh of blame, though it puts me at ease to know that the true culprit is still out there somewhere. Oh well, I suppose I should count my blessings. At any rate, I'm happy to say that we've prepared a token of gratitude for your assistance. May I claim it from my stern-faced colleague here. Well, that didn't really go as to plan. I didn't see a colleague. Do I just... Why is there a weird recycle thing on them? Oh, okay. Sure. Oh, it's you again. For everything quite alright, you look as if there's something on your mind. So I can just redo it? Do I have to speak to everybody again? It's already closed. There's a chance that true justice has not been served. We would be remiss to not to rectify the matters. Oh, okay. So I can do it again. Oh, you're the stern one, eh? Oh, okay, sure. Olia has informed me that you most graciously lent us your aid in the investigation on behalf of all the staff here at the Mandeville Gold Source, so I thank you. We have prepared for you a token of our gratitude. Pray accept it from my colleague Grieg over at the entrance square. Oh, thank you. Yep, give me stuff. I'm too hot. Just give me the stuff. At this point. The objection, I wish it was more like Phoenix, right? I really do. Next. Is to do nothing because it's still loading? I don't know.